as you can tell, we're not at the yard this week. We're out here on the road doing the other part of our job and picking up and delivering bikes. So I figured we'd put some video up this week of some previously shot, recorded video from the National Museum in Anamosa, Iowa that closed recently. Hate to see that place go, but you know, some of this video and some of these bikes, you know, you may never see again because they went to private collection and other places. So hope you enjoy it. Check it out. Some pretty rare bikes coming up the next couple of weeks. Alright, this one here is a little different. It's a 1902 Whitley of Coventry. It was produced in West Midlands, England, and it was only made from 1902 to 1905. It has a pedal start, chain final drive, cable clutch, and an inlet over exhaust single engine, which is outside of the down tube or out in front of the down tube, whereas Indian and Harley put them on the inside of the down tube. The Whitley used that triangular area in the middle, which is where they housed the fuel tank, the battery, the coils for the ignition, and the oil tank. Alright, this one here is a bit different, and I guess kind of a bit in the class of its own. It's a 1929 Opel Neander. It's a 500cc single Swiss MAG engine. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. You'll have to look it up, see what it means. There was about 2,000 of these motorcycles produced. It was designed by Ernest Newman in Germany. And they were made from 1929 to 1930. They're air-cooled, 4-stroke, 2 valves per cylinder, 20 horsepower, 4-speed transmission, and chain-driven. The frames were all made from duralumin channel, which you can see that channel kind of all through the bike, the supports and frame rails and everything. It's kind of different. They're also finished with a cadmium plated material, so that way there's no paint required, which again is a little different, but they are kind of a different bike. Alright, this one here is a very rare Curtis, made by Glenn Hammond Curtis in New York. It's a 1906 V-twin 38.5 cubic inch inlet over exhaust engine, 3.57 inch bore and 3.8 inch stroke. Says it has 6 horsepower and 1500 RPMs. Battery and coil ignition, non-slip belt, 58 inch wheelbase, and weighs in at 150 pounds. Glenn Hammond Curtis was known as the father of aviation and the fastest man alive. This bike also has double seat and an extra set of handlebars for the passenger, but no foot pegs or pedals. Don't drag them feet. This is a 1959 Triumph 5 TA Speed Twin, 27 horsepower, 500cc vertical twin, top speed of 92 mile an hour. And the little information I found on it says it's the last of the gentleman's ride. Not sure what that means. It was produced from 1959 to 1966. 1959 was the first production year of the 5TA, replacing the 350cc TA the year before. It has a shared transmission and engine case. Some other information that I found out about is it says that the basis or the 5TA served as the basis for the dirt and road racing machines, where its high revving over square bore and stroke made it an immediate success. Alright, here we have a 1952 Vincent Black Shadow. Black Shadow was introduced in 1949 and they ran until 1955. It was designed by taking the 499cc Vincent Comet, doubling it up, putting it at a 50-degree angle, and making it a V-twin. For 998 cubic inches, 55 horsepower, and weighed in at 458 pounds. There's fewer than 1,700 Vincent Black Shadows built throughout their entire lifetime. See, in 1948, the Vincent Black Shadow, specially tuned, was the first production bike to break 155 mile an hour out on the Bonneville Salt Flats. It's definitely a pretty good looking old bike. From what I could tell, this one here has 1,547 miles on it. Don't know if they're original or not, but that's what the odometer says.